Ready for some shocking conspiracy theory? I mean, facts? Yeah, these aren't conspiracy theories. These aren't theories at all. These are facts. We're going to take a look.
You can't rely on the media as it is today either.
Oh, of course not. All the media in this country, radio, television, and print, is all owned by 5 corporations. All of these corporations that own the media are owned and controlled, and members of the Council on Foreign Relations sit on the board of directors. When you trace the interlocking of all these things, when you get to the top, there's 5. And all journalists know that there's some things you don't write about and you don't talk about because you'll lose your job. And that's where the control is.
Do you have any people paid by the CIA who are working for television networks?
This, I think, gets into the kind of getting into the details, Mr. Chairman, that I'd like to get into an executive session.
Do you have any people being paid by the CIA who are contributing to the national news services, AP and UPI?
Well, again, I think we're getting into the kind of detail, Mr. Chairman, that I'd prefer to handle in executive session.
Just like William Cooper was talking about, they have so many projects in the CIA. One is Project Mockingbird. They've had it for years. They still have it from the West Coast to the East Coast. Everything is just chatter and it's just repetitive. They have a script. You might hear the local news in your town, but as far as world news, everyone's saying the same thing. I've got videos to show that. I'll show it on another video. But it's just the same exact wording. It's crazy.
CNN or CBS or NBC, it's all fiction. People making the junk know that. The viewers suspect it. But where are they going to turn to?
On June 25th, 2007, the CIA quietly released 693 pages of their darkest secrets to the website. No announcement, no press conference, just a document dump of operations so illegal they've been hidden since 1973. The CIA called this collection their family jewels. Assassination plots, mind control experiments, journalists on CIA payroll, surveillance of hundreds of thousands of Americans who'd committed no crimes. These weren't conspiracy theories. These were real. Each page of the family jewels revealed operations approved at the highest levels, operations that violated every law meant to constrain the CIA. And taken together, they revealed something darker than isolated crimes. They told a story. The story of the family jewels is the story of the real CIA.
Questions you're not allowed to ask. Why did the owner of the World Trade Center get maximum insurance against terrorist attacks 6 weeks prior to September 11th?
Yeah, why? Why? Tell us.
Why did the owner have breakfast in the towers every morning except for September 11th? The day before September 11th, Rumsfeld gave a press conference where he talked about trillions of dollars missing.
Our financial systems are decades old. According to some estimates, we cannot track $2.3 trillion.
$2.3 trillion went missing the day before 9/11. Yeah, is that a little suspicious? Come on.
In transactions.
Why was CNN already there before the attacks with a camera crew ready to film? Why was there an unidentified group of short cells purchased against airline companies right before the attacks?
This is nuclear physicist Dr. John Mullen. He discovered how to generate clean and free energy as opposed to oil. Days after this discovery, he died of arsenic poisoning. Dr. Don Wiley. He found the cure for HIV/AIDS. He mysteriously disappeared and later was found deceased. Dr. Mark A. Smith. He found a treatment for Alzheimer's. He passed away in a freak accident. This is Frank Suarez. He apparently found the cure for cancer. He mysteriously took his own life a couple of days later. I don't know, folks. This is suspicious.
Suspicious, yeah. because a cured patient is no longer a customer and no longer filling their pockets. It's just greed. It's greed and money.
Blowing my mind when I found out about it.
Same.
Let me tell y'all a true story. Be so boom, watch this video to the end. Something is going on here. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go.
Will you put your left hand on the Bible and swear to God that you walked on the moon?
Yeah. Mr. Cybro.
Yes. If you really walked on the moon, why would you not do that?
Come on.
Why don't you just put the end to the record in the argument and put your hand on the Bible, swear to God you walked on the moon?
Okay.
Mr. Cybro, now you, that's probably a fake Bible.
Really?
That guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Come on.
You have $5,000 cash. You can give it to charity if you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon.
Wow.
I have the tape.
That'd be fine.
Why don't you swear to? Why not? Why won't you do it? So why don't you put your hand on the Bible and swear to God that you walked on the moon?
Mr. Cybro has made a fool of himself in front of the world. Mr. Cybro, you do not deserve answers.
Stop playing with me, son. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only, and I'm telling you right now, that guy didn't know what he was talking about because that other guy actually walked on the moon, and that story's true. Shut up! I have nothing to say here, guys. Want to go to space? Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game out here, guys, and you know what it is. You know, these people was on the moon a long time ago. Shut up! Listen, the proof is there. I didn't say anything. He said it. Stop playing with me, son! And I don't know why he said it, because everything that guy was telling that other guy wasn't even true. Why you doing that to him, bro? He walked on the moon and that's it. Shut up! It's not a game out here, guys. There you go, once again. They proved to you nothing because that shit wasn't even true. Stop playing with me, son. You know what's going on out here, guys, and get ready for what's coming next. But I tell you one thing, if anybody ever asks me, yo, do you believe this guy walked on the moon? And I say, of course he did. And he say, no, he didn't. What?
Okay, here's another conspiracy theory. You've seen all the grainy footage of nuclear test blasts that you've
sure.
with the mushroom clouds, and there are always these grainy things, and there's all these like little houses lined up and these little trees lined up, and it blows everything down. Yeah. Okay, so here's the question, right? So what happened? Okay, so this is great. Okay, you'll love this. So what happened to the camera?
You son.
How is that happening yet the camera is like totally stable and fine?
Oh my god!
No
By
way.
the way, the film is fine. The radiation didn't cause any damage to the film.
Oh my
Of course.
god!
By the way, okay, we'll do this one. We'll do the loop one more time here. Let's see the car.
The car's right behind the house. It just showed up.
Oh,
okay.
It just showed up.
So wait a minute. First of all,
it wasn't there.
First of all, where'd the car
no
come
car.
from?
Wow.
No car.
The second is, does it really look like
car?
A real, does that look like a real
And then
car?
it just popped
That's
up.
insane.
Is that a
It's
house?
crazy.
Or is that like, is that a 12-inch scale model?
It's a new level.
Right.
Oh, that does
Lincoln
look
Logs. It's all fake.
You know what it looks like? It looks like the smoke is too big. Watch.
It looks like a
Watch
little
when it
playhouse, playtown.
Like the volume, like the size of it, it looks
Yeah.
small.
It's way too
You know what I'm
small.
saying? I mean, it looks like something we're looking at something
the
that's like a
smoke.
few inches
Yeah.
tall.
If you watch like making of Star Wars, any of
crazy.
the any movies before CGI, whenever they do anything like that, it's always with these tiny models.
Yes.
Yeah.
This looks fake as shit.
It's
The
so
other one,
fake.
It's like, okay, what the camera's fine.
The camera's fine. It's
I'll tell
crazy.
y'all a true story. Be so boom, watch these videos to the end. Alexa, you don't know what you're talking about. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go.
I like him.
Alexa, how can I get out of the firmament?
Shh. Alexa doesn't know anything. Come on.
To exit the firmament, you must teleport to Foundation in Ishgard and interact with the main aetherite crystal.
No.
Choose the option to enter the firmament, and you will be transported to this celestial body.
No.
Remember, the firmament is a dangerous realm, so be prepared for unpredictable events and hostile creatures.
Alexa, what are you talking about? Teleport. Asgard. Ishgard. Who is that? Where is that? We cannot teleport. Stop playing with me, son. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know what Alexa was talking about. Maybe she was describing a movie or something. Shut up! Who's that guy? Where did he get that information from? Why are you asking those good questions? That was a good answer. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game right, guys. You know what time it is. Shut up! Now guess what? Alexa knows how to escape the firmament. Yeah, you know, the firmament that doesn't exist. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game right, guys. You know what time it is. But I'll tell you one thing. If you ever feel like leaving this world and exit the firmament, ask Alexa. She got you.
I will never have an Alexa in my house. I don't know. There's other things watching us. Our TVs are watching us. Our phones are watching us. Some people even say our appliances are watching us. But I believe it. I really believe it. And I would not have one of these in my house. I mean, it's just, they're listening to everything. I don't want everybody to hear everything. Come on.
Official logo, both their official insignia and their official seal. You'll see that the most prominent object in the seal is a red swooshing object. They call that the chevron or the vector. If you ask NASA's Public Affairs Office, this...
I have so much to tell you about NASA that I've uncovered. It's too much to put in one video. It'd probably have to be like a series, but there's so much. And from where they came from, the scientists came from, and how they got put in position. It's just, it's a lot, and it's going to take a while to let you know everything, but it's very interesting. So I hope you stick around.
Symbology is featured so heavily in their insignia and seal. They'll give you what really amounts to the standard facile cover story for the unilluminated. They'll tell you that that is a representation of a hypersonic wing design from the 1950s, which was the time the logo was created. Not exactly the case. Someone might want to ask the Russian Federal Space Agency, Roscosmos, that was formed in 1992, why they chose that same logo. And while you're at it, you can go ask the Chinese, who formed their space agency in 1996, why in the world they're using a hypersonic wing design from the 1950s as their official logo. Then you can ask the Japanese, the South Koreans,
they all have the same logo.
Taiwanese, Malaysia, Mexico, Iran, all of these countries, even Bulgaria. They all utilize the vector symbology in their space agency logos for their national space agencies. It gets even...
And nobody asks why? All these countries that part of them can't even stand each other, but they're all using the same exact vector signal logo. Come on, we need answers.
Deeper, you can go look at the individual manned program patches for NASA. The Mercury program, for example, a blatant use of covert symbology. In every logo dealing with the Mercury program, you'll see what looks like a number 7 in their logo. And again, NASA's official story is that they put this number 7 there so that they could pay homage to the original 7 Mercury astronauts.
That's not true.
Kind of forgetting the fact that only 6 Mercury astronauts actually flew into space, because number 7 never did. Deke Slayton had a heart problem, so he didn't get to go up. So there were only 6 Mercury astronauts. Yet there's a 7 in every single logo. That's in the official mission or official program insignia for Mercury, as well as the 6 individual mission patches carry this logo. And it carries on to the Space Shuttle program. If you look at the Apollo logo has a big letter A in it. At least that's what they want you to believe, but it's not. Again, that's just a simple way of explaining away the inclusion of this vector symbology in the logo.
It's facts.
If you go to the Space Shuttle program, the original Space Shuttle STS program patch is a triangular patch that, again, hides the use of the chevronic vector symbology. And that also goes for many of the STS-specific mission patches. Every single one of the International Space Station expedition patches carry the vector symbology. The Russian Mir Space Station used the vector symbology. That was their official logo. You can even go deeper and look at military industrial.
It goes way deeper. I mean, you guys probably know a lot, but it will probably shock some people.
Industrial complex companies. Look at the logo on a company like Lockheed Martin, 2 vectors. The X Prize logo aims.
You know, in Hebrew, NASA means to deceive. Look it up.
Research labs, U.S. Space Command. When you get into the military realm, the United States Space Command, their official logo is the vector symbol. And when you look at the military's individual space-specific programs, all of them deal with vector symbology in their official insignias. And the question really becomes, who or what are these people paying homage to?
Right. Pretty sure we know who they're paying homage to.
Look, what is cancer exactly?
It's an attack by a parasite, an unusual parasite, which attempts to reproduce its intermediate stages in you. I have to somehow get the word out to the people who are suffering that there is a cure and that it isn't expensive, they can do it themselves, and they can be successful. Herbs that kill them all, whether it's the eggs or the redia or the cercaria or neurocydia.
These are all the stages.
These are all the complicated little stages, are a wormwood combination, a ground clove, and the third herb is an extract of the green hull of the black walnut tree. You have to use them together because you have to kill everything at once, otherwise one thing turns into the next.
Right, right. How long? How long do you have to take this?
5 days or 6 days.
That's it?
That's it.
And what happened? The parasites are...
Yes, all the parasitic stages are gone. Now, you might think, well, the cancer still goes on, but it doesn't. That was the amazing thing. The good news is that when you kill them, all that growth factor is removed. That excess growth factor is immediately removed. And the cancer stops.
You know, I've heard many doctors and pharmacists say that they believe that cancer is from parasites or it's parasites. And maybe that's why they don't want ivermectin so readily available. I don't know. Something to think about.
Spread the truth. Document it. Prove it. Make it irrefutable, and you too will become dangerous to those who admire us in lies and enslave us in socialism. Anytime any system makes you dependent upon anybody or anything or any system, you are enslaved. Understand that.
Absolutely. That's how they want us. They want us just to be under their little thumb, doing whatever they want, when they want. That's how they teach us, train us to think that we're nothing, but we are. And with the grace of God, we can be anything we want to be. So I hope you enjoyed the channel, and hope you come back. If you enjoyed yourself or enjoyed the videos, there's a lot more to come. I've got a lot more topics. Please like and subscribe, share if you feel like it. And please stay safe, stay aware, and question everything.